veteran of Wisdo, the elder statesman of the Carolina Sprint Tour, York pole sitter. Rolling through turn 3 and 4. Green flag, green flag. 10 laps here for HPCI, heat race number 1. Wisdo takes the advantage, slides job up past Brayton for that top spot. Side by side between Nagy and Graves. Nagy swings by, chasing down the 25 of Young for third. Your lap 1 leader is Richard Wisdo. The 11 of George Blaney around in turn number 2. That's going to be a caution out for Blaney. You got 1 lap in the books. Richard Wisdo's your leader. Second, John Brame. Third, Dustin Young. Fourth, Kevin Nagy. Coming to the green. This time by Wisdo fires. We're back under the green. As they snake all back into turn number 1. Who's going to make the moves? Your heat race transfer spot right now is between the 45 of Nagy and the 25 of Graves. It's going to be Bad Seed or Nagy. Wisdo under heavy fire from the 44 of Brame. Looks like Young holding strong in that third spot so far. Jake McLean trying to climb up through the field. It's 3 down, 7 to go here in HPCI Heat Race 1. Brame looked to the inside of Wisdo for that top spot. Wisdo closes the door a little. Wisdo takes the higher advantage, gets a little loose. John Brame's your new leader off of turn 2. Side by side between Graves and Nagy for that 4th spot as well. There's your transfer position. Graves now in that 4th and final transfer spot. Jake McLean now chasing down Nagy for that 5th spot to get even closer to Graves in that final 4. Half down, half to go. There's 6 down, 4 to go here for John Brame as he stretched out a 1.3 second advantage over Richard Wisdo. Dustin Young starting to chase down the veteran of Wisdo for that 2nd spot. 3-car melee for that final transfer position. 2 to go. Major contact there, 2nd and 3rd spot between Young and Wisdo. This is going to be a mad melee for the top 4. White flag for John Brame. 2nd Wisdo, 3rd Young so far. Graves and Nagy fighting for 4th. McLean and Kaufman ain't far behind. John Brame wins heat race number 1, sponsored by HPCI. 2nd's going to be Richard Wisdo. 3rd, Dustin Young. 4th is going to be Bad Seed, Tyler Greaves. Oh, we got the Sean shirts. Doing the 29, Jeff Oliver. Starting 3rd from Taylorsville, Kentucky in the 67B, Dylan Baldwin. Starting 2nd from Mifflintown, Pennsylvania in the 17, Owen Dim. And on the pole from Middletown, Ohio in the 22H, Rod Henning. Coming to the green. Green flag, green flag. Dim gets a jump on Henning. All grouped together through 1 and 2. Dylan Baldwin slides himself up to 2nd. Side by side between the 23 and the 29 of Oliver. Owen Dim is your leader. Dylan Baldwin in the 2nd spot. We have 1 car around in turn 2. That's the 77 of Andy Stegall. Your top 4 transfer spots right now are the 17 of Owen Dim, 67B of Dylan Baldwin, 22H of Rod Henning, and then 29 of Jeff Oliver. Drivers creeping down the back straightaway. Dim is going to be the first one to fire. Baldwin will be second. And green flag, green flag. Late start there by Dim. They all make it past the cone. Baldwin taking that high side advantage to see what type of run he gets here on Dim. Third is Henning. Fourth is Jeff Oliver. Side by side between Hefner and the 5. Contact with the 5 and the 97. That's Braden Varner. One car around in turn number 2. That is former series champion Jeff Oliver in the 29. 3 down, 7 to go here in heat race number 2. So we got Dim and Baldwin leading us back under the green. Green flag for Dim. Baldwin and Henning behind him. Painter in that final transfer spot. Does Hefner or anybody else have anything for him? Varner taking the high side, getting some momentum. Varner, he's up to 5th. Baldwin ripping the high side. He is closing in on Owen Dim for the lead. Cross flags this time. 5 down, 5 to go. Baldwin gets such a good entry on 1 and 2. Baldwin surging towards the lead. He was your winner back here in May. Your final transfer spot, still John Painter in the 23. Braden Varner trying his butt off. We got 2 around. Your advanced car so far, Dim, Baldwin, Henning, and Painter Jr. Will it stay that way? 4 to go here at Beckley. Green flag for Dim. Baldwin not far behind. Baldwin taking that high side like he has been so often. Still 2 car lengths behind Dim. 7 down, 3 to go. We're side by side for the final transfer spot. 3 car battle for 3rd. Varner taking 4th from Painter. He's looking for 3rd underneath Henning. 2 laps to go for Dim. Give Braden Varner 3rd. Henning now in that 4th and final transfer spot. Braden Varner is on a tear. He was in the tail. We got 1 around at turn number 2. Coming to the white flag. 77 has his second unassisted incident. He is now over for the heat race as well. He will regather for the C. It's going to be 2 to go here. Braden Varner has been climbing through the field. He went from 5th to 3rd in that final last couple of laps. It's Dim, Baldwin, Varner, Henning is your top 4. Green flag, green flag. 2 laps to go. Baldwin looking to the high side again. Varner in the middle. Henning right behind him. Does Painter have anything for Henning and the rest of them to get that final spot? Henning looks underneath Varner for 3rd. White flag for Owen Dim. Baldwin have anything for Dim here? He gets a good run on the outside. Turn 3 and 4. Midland's Auto League Inspection Heat 2 winner is Owen Dim. The winner of Midland's Auto League Experts Heat Race number 2 is Mifflintown, Pennsylvania's Owen Dim in the 17. Top 4 make it to the A main. The winner and the fastest qualifier that makes it out of the heat will be in the Hellraiser Jacks Dash. Green flag, green flag. Weaver and Brown side by side heading into turn number 1. Weaver slides right in front of him. Brown undercuts him there. 2 around in turn number 1. Going to be going back to another original start here. It's going to be no laps in, 10 to go. So you have to fire at the cone on the exit of 4. And green flag, green flag. Brown rolls around the outside. Dave Brown takes the lead there. Emig almost gets some contact with Singleton in the 7S. Lap 1 to Brown, second Casey Weaver. He's right underneath him, and he's around, sliding up into turn number 1. Gildridge hits him with his right rear. Heavy damage for the 19 of Gildridge, and pretty solid hit there for the 4 of Casey Weaver. Do they have anything for these top 4 to try to race their way in for the Cowboy Classic main event? Creeping up. It's on Brown to fire first. Green flag, green flag. Give lap number 2 to Dave Brown. You can watch the 7S get into the corner. He starts to pick up that left rear like he's a SCDRA front-wheel drive like they had here last week for the Compact Clash. I saw in them first couple laps. I didn't see it that time by. Dave Brown is still your leader. It's going to be 4 down, 6 to go. Wyatt Justice in second. Third is Cavallette. Fourth is still Derek Treese. Halfway home for downtown Dave Brown. Derek Treese still securely in that spot. It's a little bit of a battle for 5th between Singleton and Emig. Emig right on the tail tank of the 7S. 4 to go for Dave Brown. He has a stretch of 1.4 second lead over 25 of Stoutsville, Ohio's Wyatt Justice. Side by side for that 5th spot, almost. Emig trying to work around Singleton. Justice getting right up against the fence there with that right rear. 2 laps to go. Double popsicle sticks for Dave. Justice in second, Cavallette third, and Treese is still 4th. Can Emig work around Singleton for 5th? Get himself in a better spot for the B. White flag. Coming through the final corner, Tyler Lewis racing Heat Race 3. It goes to Dave Brown Jr. second, Wyatt Justice. Third, Jarrett Cavallette in the 21C. And it's going to be Derek Treese in the 15. Give it up for Tyler Lewis racing Heat Race number 3 winner, Dave Brown Jr. Your front row is Clark and Cornbaugh. Row 2, Weaver and Bowling. Bowling was your quick time of the night. He loves that high side. What do they got here? Green flag, green flag. Cornbaugh with a jump on Clark. Bowling ripping to the outside. We got 2 around in turn number 2. That's the 52 of Jeff Weaver and the 14 of, that is Alex Kloop from Michigan. We're going to be back under the green flag, fully restarting this heat race. No laps in. It's going to be 10 to go. It is Clark and Cornball, your front row. Cornball had the good start last time. Will he get it again? Green flag. Another good start for him. Bowling back up topside. Will he get back to his bumper? Bowling looking at around the outside. Almost saw the room there. He clears the Clark 11 car. He's trying to rip the outside around Cornball. He almost gets it to the end. The 48 George Laux around in turn number 2. Now 5th is going to be Joshua Shantz. 6th, Weaver. 7th is going to be Jalen Montgomery. 8th, Clute. And 9th is George Laux. Coming to turn 3 and 4. Back green on Cornball. Bowling sure does have that Bell coming on racing machine hooked up. He's going to try to look to the outside. Cornball is there. Weaver looking to the inside of Shantz for that 5th spot, trying to chase down a transfer position. Bowling still in that 2nd spot around Clark. He's going to try the low side. Cornball extends the advantage 1 more car length. Bowling might have to do it down low. Can he do it? It's 3 down, 7 to go. Good battle for 4th between McCall and Weaver. So almost slide job from Jaden Bowling. Not enough. Cornball still got that high side momentum. McCall now chasing down Clark for that 3rd spot. Bowling is right there, just a car length behind the tail tank of Cornball. Still looking to the inside, trying a different lane. Cornball's in that lane he likes, so he has to try somewhere else. He doesn't go to the high side. Here comes Bowling. Going down the hill, he's right there, all over him. He looks inside. Does he complete the slide job? New leader, Jalen Bowling. Beautiful move by the Bell Kimono Racing driver. Kimono tried to come back with his own slide job, but give the lead to Jaden Bowling. Beautiful move. Still a tight battle for that last transfer spot between Clark, McCall, and Weaver. It's going to be 2 laps to go. Jaden Bowling. Oh, he hits the wall in turn 2. He cowboyed up right there for Vardell. I tell you what, coming to the white flag. Hopefully that right rear stays intact for him. 1 to go for Jaden Bowling. McCall and Clark side by side for 3rd. Here comes Weaver for that 4th spot inside of McCall. This is for the final transfer spot. Inside Weaver, outside McCall. Final transfer spot, giving it to Jeff Weaver. Your transfers are Jaden Bowling, 27 of Jeffrey Cornball, the 3rd of Justin Clark, and the 4th of Jeff Weaver.
Six laps the distance. Whole field of cars tonight in these legends. Should be an exciting race as we try to build this division here at the Beckley Motor Speedway. Swish, Helm, and Swedes are going to lead them to green. Down into turn 1, give Georgie the advantage on the outside. They're looking to go 3 wide for the race lead as they try to split the 520 down the back straightaway. The 520 going to fight them off. Here comes Georgie on the outside. We all float down here as the Pennywise number 18 car to the front. It's going to be a battle for the 2nd spot. Now it's Quaid scooting over Ryan Swisshelm. Trying to go side by side for the 2nd spot. Give the 2nd spot to Quaid Schoonover. 2 laps now in the books as Georgie's going to lead the way. 2nd spot Schoonover. 3rd spot still Ryan Swishhelm. They're looking to go side by side for that 3rd spot now, as Scott Heideshell has worked his way up in the 5S machine. Down the back straightaway, Georgie's still going to lead the way. Put the 5S now into the 3rd spot. The 520 machine losing wholesale positions down that back straightaway as Dalton Freeze now getting a run on the 520, put him in the 4th spot. 2 laps left to go for the young lady in the 18J machine. White flag coming to the 18J, just one more time around for Georgie Sweeger. The 5S of Scott Hoddenshell now putting pressure on your 2nd place car of Quade Schoonover. Down the back straightaway, he's going to have one more shot at it down here in 3 and 4. Give heat race number 1 to Georgie Sweeger. 2nd spot going to go to Quade Schoonover. 3rd spot to Scott Hoddenshell. 4th will be Dalton Freeze, and 5th will be Ryan Switchhelm. Flag is out and we're underway. Colton Freeze going to lead him down into turn number 1. Colton going to get a little bit of the chrome horn from the 15 machine as they go down into turn 1. That's going to drop him back into the 3rd spot. As they come around to complete lap number 1, give the race lead to Ryan Shabram. 2nd spot going to be Austin Neighbors. 3rd spot is still Colton Freeze. Scott Martin in the 47 machine trying to work his way up through. 16 machine of Logan Steiner. Former SCDRA and Enduro driver. The 0 machine of Austin Neighbors going to lose the handle down in turn number 2. Green flag is out. We're underway. Ryan Shabram going to lead the way. The 7 machine of Colton Freeze going to diamond off the corner, get the run down the back straightaway. That 7 machine with a monster run down into turn 3. He's going to look to the inside as they go down the front straightaway. Or side by side at the flag stand. Give the advantage to the 15 car, but he's going to get a slide job down in turn 1 and 2, and he's going to try to cross him back over down the back straightaway. These 2 guys are putting on a show here in the Legends division as they're going to go side by side one more time at the line. 2 laps left to go. From the tail, here comes the 0 machine of Austin Neighbors. White flag is out just one more time around for the 15 car of Ryan Shabram. He's going to work the low line down in turn 2. As they come up on the lap car of the 66 machine of Jerry Clemens. Checkered flag is out. Heat race number 2 is going to go to Ryan Shabram. 2nd spot going to go to Colton Freeze. Austin Neighbors back up to the 3rd spot. 4th spot will be Scott Martin. And 5th will be Logan Steiner. We're underway for heat race on the sport mods. Wes Hendrickson looking to the outside of Callahan. Callahan going to slam the door shut, give the race lead to Greg Callahan down the back straightaway. 2nd spot's going to be Wes Hendrickson. Hunter New right there in the 3rd spot. Kirby Settle in 4th. Lap number 1 is in the books. Kirby Settle going to lose the handle down in turn number 1. He's going to get her in the infield and keep her going. The battles for the second spot is Hunter New. Kirby Settle going to rejoin the field here in the 4th spot. The leader, Greg Kyle, we're going to stock him up. We've got the omelet shop down at number 2. We've got him chopped, covered, smothered, and all the other things. Wes Hendrickson all tore up on the front end of that 14 machine. Green flag is back out. We're underway here in heat race number 1 for the sport mods. Wes Henderson going to lead the way as the 49 still got trouble and trying to hang on to it back there for the second spot. Kirby Settle going to lose the handle once again. He's going to get her back going in the 9 machine. Wes Henderson going to get a push. That's going to allow the 49 to the inside. There goes the 49 on the inside. Wes Henderson with tons of problems on the front end of that 14 machine. Out front and pulling away now is Greg Callahan Jr. in the 49. White flag is out just one more time around for Greg Callahan Jr. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Give heat race number 1 win to Greg Callahan Jr. Second spot will go to Wes Hendrickson. And third spot will go to Kirby Settle. Looks like we're missing the 11 or the 4J of James Cox. 6 laps the distance. 11's a new, going to lead him to green. Out of turn 4. Green flag is out, and we're underway. Connor New going to jump to the outside. Blevins going to come up, slam the door shut. He's going to work to the outside, give Connor New a monster run down the back straightaway for that lead. He's going to stay on the high side. Blevins going to work to the low side. They're going to stay side by side down the front straightaway. Give the advantage to Connor New. That young man has made leaps and bounds all season long, looking to pick up a heat race win here in heat race number 2. Harley Martin trying to work his way from the back of the field in the 22 machine. Connor New going to continue to lead the way. Here comes Harley Martin on the bottom side in that 22 machine. The battles for the second spot between the 11 and the 22. Halfway home, the cross flags are out. It's a 2-horse race out front. Down to the inside goes Connor New, trying to block that line off from Harley Martin with 2 laps left to go. Got a rookie and a veteran going at it here for the second heat race. Harley Martin looking to the inside. Connor New going to work that outside line, going to fight him off down the back straightaway. He's going to slam the door shut down into turn 3, but here comes Harley Martin to the inside. White flag is out one more time around. The 32 machine going to lose the handle down in turn number 1 and 2, but we're coming back to the checkered flag. Checkered flag is out. Give heat race number 2 win to Harley Martin. Second spot will be Connor New. Third spot will be Austin Blevins.